Ellen DeGeneres has fled the United States? What is going on, guys?
Comedian and wife Portia de Rossi are moving across the pond to rural England.
Apparently, Ellen has fled the United States, and people think it's because she's involved with Diddy, and now she wants to escape the backlash she's about to face.
I invite you to all my parties, you just haven't seemed to show up.
No, well,
Diddy and Ellen have been close friends for years.
Are you going to be early for my party?
Yes, I am. No, you know I have to arrive fashionably late.
And with everything coming crashing down on him, people are now saying that Ellen is about to go down next. She listed her $27 million mansion, and she said she is never coming back to the States again. So where is Ellen moving to? She moved to the UK with her wife, Portia. Why is she fleeing? What is she hiding from? What is she worried about? It could also just be because of the 2024 election results. Ellen and Portia have been together for a long time. They actually got married in 2008, but they actually met in the year 2000, so they've pretty much been together for close to 25 years. I think Portia is stunning. Ellen and her dress really nice as well. They complement each other. So with that being said, a ton of people said she's leaving the UK because of Diddy, but when I watched old interviews of Ellen and Diddy, he actually called her out for not going to his parties. So do I think Ellen is involved in the insidious Diddy drama? Probably not. I don't think she's involved at all. But I wouldn't surprise me because of the amount of stuff going on right now in Hollywood. Like if somebody said to me, Ellen's involved, I'd be like, okay, true. Like she is a part of that elite group. Anyway, in 2020, Ellen was accused by former staff and visitors of her talk show of really mistreating her workers. They said the Be Kind message is a sham. She's given away so many gifts, she's donated tons of money to charities, but her workers have claimed that all of this is a show and very fake. Ellen has joked around about being kicked out of show business, which is probably another factor to why she's just leaving the United States. Piers Morgan mocked them when he found this out. He mocked them with a tweet that said, "Oh my God, no." Piers Morgan and Ellen have beef for a very long time though, going all the way back to when she was being canceled for being mean to her workers. So it kind of makes sense that he'd take this time to dig at her when she's leaving the country. A resurfaced clip came up of Mariah Carey when Ellen DeGeneres was trying hard to make her admit her pregnancy while she wasn't ready.
People are saying that you're pregnant. There's rumors.
Don't discuss that.
She tried to get her to drink. She exclaimed, "You're pregnant," and pushed her so hard that shortly after this interview, Mariah Carey actually lost her baby. Mariah Carey spoke up about this, saying she felt very uncomfortable during this experience and she still thinks about it. A woman who used to work at the Ellen DeGeneres show told BuzzFeed News that she experienced some comments that suggested that Ellen had ill feelings towards certain people based on race. She said there were certain actions during her year and a half as an employee. She said that when she was hired, a senior level producer told her and another employee, "Oh wow, you both have box braids. I hope we don't get you confused." Huge yikes. And at a work party, she said, one of the writers told her, "I'm sorry, I only know the names of white people that work here," and other coworkers awkwardly laughed it off instead of coming to her defense. Oh, if this is true, this is so wild. It's just plain horrible. The same worker was also upset about the use of the term spirit animal and said that it was wrong to use and it doesn't sit well with her. I mean, I use the term spirit animal, but to each their own. There have been rumors for years about Ellen being difficult and how many employees feeling unhappy. The comedian Kevin T. Porter shared a Twitter thread asking people to share the most wild stories you've heard about Ellen DeGeneres being mean. The tweet has more than 2,600 replies. So people that worked on the show said that a lot of people were let go without good cause, that life wasn't good for the people who weren't being favored, and that's another thing. The people who were favored were given gifts, lavished with praise, new iPhones, other swag. Some employees defended the show's work culture, saying, "It's typical of TV production," but other former employees with experience in the industry said the Ellen DeGeneres show stood apart as particularly bad. I mean, I know it's tough working in a place that you don't want to be, but if you don't like working on the show, you can maybe find something else. I want to say that I'd be super grateful to be given that position, but I don't know how bad the mistreatment was, so I really can't even say. I do also know that people tend to make things seem worse than they are sometimes, especially if they're trying to convince themselves that they did a good thing by leaving a job or getting fired. I'm not saying that's what these people are doing, I'm just, speculating. There's actually a few people that wanted to come to Ellen's support. One of them was Scooter Braun. Scooter manages a bunch of artists like Ariana Grande, Justin Bieber. He said people love to take shots at people, they love to see people fall, and how quickly many forget. Scooter continued to describe Ellen as kind, thoughtful, courageous. He said she stands for what's right. He talked about the highlights on her show. He said that she used her platform to change the views for equality. Katy Perry shared a positive message about Ellen in the midst of her getting canceled as well. She said she's only ever had positive takeaways from her experiences with Ellen. She spoke in an interview in the Los Angeles Times about her decision to support Ellen as well. Samantha Ronson also said Ellen was only ever sweet and kind to her. She spoke about working with Ellen many times, said she's never had a bad experience. Kevin Hart said that Ellen was one of the dopest people on the planet. His exact words were, "It's crazy to see my friend go through what she's going through publicly. I've known Ellen for years and I can honestly say that she's one of the dopest people on the planet. She's treated my family and my team with such love and respect from day one." Many other celebrities came to her defense during the time that she was facing backlash. Ashton Kutcher, Jerry O'Connell. Jerry O'Connell was actually really sweet about this. He posted a blue photo that simply said, "I stand with Ellen." He then spoke about how long he's known them. Jay Leno said he was not about to throw away a 40-year friendship over hearsay. Howard Stern actually said that if he was Ellen, he would just switch his whole personality around, go on the show, and just be a jerk to everyone. The celebrities that have spoken up in favor of Ellen have received a ton of backlash for doing so. And to be honest, cancel culture is ridiculous. Even saying this out loud, the first thought that came to my mind was, am I gonna get canceled for saying that? Also, one might speculate that it was the work environment that turned out to be not ideal. Not Ellen, but the people that were show running. So Ellen might have actually been totally innocent, and because her rude workers that she had working for her, she's getting canceled by association. I might be wrong, but I just wanted to put it out there. It's a possibility, right? I mean, people can say things about Ellen, but no one can deny the amount she's donated, the things she's done for charity, the opportunities she's given to people, the fight for equality. And if you can last 25 years in a relationship with someone, you're definitely doing something right. Her partner Portia looks happy, and being coupled up for 25 years with no drama in the spotlight, it speaks volumes for how much they must love each other.